Alright, time for a Lillia gameplay. Now, Lillia got changed this patch, I guess, is the best word for it. Her early game got weaker, but they buffed her mid to late game sustain and damage, which I think is a good change to Lillia, honestly. As she was basically nothing more than like a CC bot in the mid to late game. She did have some damage, but it just wasn't much. And now with this change, she's actually a lot better for the lower elo games, or for lower rated games as well, like anything below, like, I guess diamond and lower, honestly. Because the higher you go, when you played this champion in Master Plus, Grandmaster Challenger, it was mostly just a champ that was there to make certain engages happen, like a flash Q ult, or like an E ult engage with like a good amount of pressure on the enemy jungler, being able to like raptor cheese him the entire time, for example. There were a lot of situations like that where Lillia was just really good at it because of her insane move speed. But they dialed that down a little bit and just gave her more damage in return, which makes... She is still fast, don't get me wrong. She can still do pretty much what she did before. However, now that's just like the move speed aspect is a little weaker, but the damage is a good amount higher. Plus additional sustain, which is obviously really nice as well. So overall, I think it's a buff to Lillia. Her playstyle did change a slight amount with it, but I think it's a good change. So yeah. Now initially though, you will not be able to hold up your prance stacks anymore. You simply just can't at the initial camp, so you just kind of have to live with that one. If you get like a good leash, it's nice. In this case, I did get a pretty decent leash. However, it doesn't necessarily matter too much either. Now another thing that you want to keep in mind with this change is that the W is now the one you want to max second instead of E. Simply because they, like previously, E used to give you move speed when you scaled it up, not move speed, slow, sorry, and also like the cooldown went lower and lower on it. But now that doesn't happen anymore. Now you actually don't get increased slow. The slow is up front, like the 40% is just up front slow, and that basically just, and the cooldown is just flat 18 seconds all the way through. This just means that you should max W now, because W cooldown gets reduced the more points you put into it, which means it's actually just better to max that now. Oof. I wanted to use my Q there to hold my stacks. Alright, so starting out jungle, you want to do QWQ. E is quite useless. You just want to have the clear speed for this. And yeah, you can see the clear speed is slower, but it's still pretty fast. Like she does still have like a 315-ish full clear without too much of an issue. Like you can still definitely get that clear in there. And right here, just double camp this one. Hit the mark and then just walk back for Q every time here. You can kind of tank this. But then you can see the clear speed is pretty good. I'll finish this in about 5 seconds or so. So that's going to be like a 315 still. And this is like with Lillia's, clear speed reduced, right? It used to be it used to be a little bit faster than this because you had the additional move speed for everything. I could have also smited there, but I'd rather just smite here. Get rid of the shield instantly. So if I get a choice between that, I'll always smite this. I can check Fiddle's camps. He most likely did most of them. He's probably like doing his... If I spot him here, that would actually be helpful. I didn't spot him there. Okay. I think I'm just going to take the recall then. Because if I didn't spot him here, he's most likely going to be maybe here. I would assume he just started like topside or something. But that's okay. Also, another thing. The build did change for me with this champion. I used to rush CDR boots. I actually don't like rushing CDR boots anymore because previously you had better clear speed, better clear damage on your jungle camps, which made going for like early CDR boots pretty worth it. However, since they did reduce that, you actually want more damage is what I found to be more useful for clearing my camps. So I'm actually building damage now instead of building like boots early. So that's why I also have magical footwear, by the way. Simply because I just... No. Oh boy. Okay, that's a good suicide, actually. Not too bad. He didn't walk up. I might be able to save my Lulu here, but just by presence alone. I didn't auto-attack that? Okay, well, that's a rip. Don't walk in on this Lulu. Gonna push in the wave here. Make sure my bot lane doesn't get messed up. I need this wave in the turret, so otherwise it gets frozen the entire time, and that would just not be good. So right there, pushing it into the turret is a must. Fiddlesticks is getting more XP off this, so he's actually going to be ahead of me because of that. But it doesn't mess up my bot lane completely to the point where they actually won't be able to play the game anymore because the wave is just going to be perma-frozen outside of their turret. I now do have to keep in mind that Fiddle is going to hit his ult faster, though. That's the only thing. So yeah. But yeah, that's why I actually forgot my train of thought before I did that gank. I prefer getting magical footwear now and just building it into Storks instead of going for like CDR boots. I just prefer the damage these days. It feels much better. I have a full clear to do, so I'm just going to do my full clear here. It's quite important that you actually play a little bit more for like scaling now. Because you just need to get that additional damage. You clear pretty fast, as you can see. As long as you're building some form of damage. So the Phoenix Codex gives some ability haste as well. Is the one I tend to get. If you can get a Dark Seal with like an M.2, that's also like, if you, yeah, there's plenty of things you can do. Dark Seal, Phoenix, Lost Chapter, whatever gold you have on the back, it's fine. Have to keep in mind that Fiddle is going to be 6 right about now. He's 6. I guess I'm going to just let my team know that. He has to be 6. That Bolt Wave XP he got, he has to be 6. Especially considering since I'm basically 6 here as well, so he should be 6 here as well. I'm gonna hit this plant for some mana. Let's see if I can gank the Nasus real quick. This is probably one of my better chances to kill this guy. Ult him, ult him, ult him, ult him, ult him. Beautiful. Nicely done, Sion. I'll push the wave here. Does he kill this? You can have all the farm you want. I'm just helping you a little bit. This is beautiful. Now time to go mid now. I have my ult still for this, so my Ryze just waits a little bit. We should be good. I could probably throw an E about here right now. This just should land. He's actually fighting Ryze instead of running. Yeah, well, Triss gets that kill. That's fine. Fiddle is just top lane right there, so we just Drake here. I'm gonna Q that wave once, so Ryze has a little bit of an easier time pushing. He doesn't have too much mana. But I have to go for Dragon here, since Fiddle was literally just top lane, and I just need to make sure that I get the punish out of that with Dragon instantly. The enemy team will be able to react to this, because they have nothing they can do. So I just have to punish Dragon instantly here. That's why I'm not pushing mid wave more, to help my Ryze a little bit more with that speed. I just need to make sure that I have this. See if I can land that one. I did. That's an assist. Beautiful. Yeah, no, I'm gonna give just the kill. It's fine. I got the assist for my my Ravenous Hunter stack, which is what I'm looking for. Also, I really like going Ravenous Hunter still, because it just gives that nice amount of additional sustain. It stacks on top of your passive pretty nicely. Just like, there are games where I just heal for like 30k, like with basic healing from Lillia these days. It's so nice. Alright, Triss is 4-1 now. She's having a pretty good time, I suppose. But yeah, as you can see, her jungle clear speed at this point is basically like caught up to itself. It's just solid. As long as you have some damage, you're fine. Alright. I'll make sure that I do some of my camps here. I have a lot of gold. I definitely want them back soon. But my jungle camps are all respawning right now, so I should honestly just do them. Because my Liandry's is going to be 2300 gold. If I full clear the rest of this jungle, I should have about 2300 gold to buy my Liandry's on that back, which is what I'm kind of looking for here. I have plenty of sustain throughout my jungle when it comes to HP and mana. It's not that big of an issue. So even though like I could back here, I'm actually not going to, simply because of the Liandry's that I should be able to get out of the rest of my jungle clear here. And like a 9 to 10 minutes Mythic is really good. So yeah, that's why I'm doing this. Ooh, that's probably a dead Scion, I think. I would assume. I can't help him because I don't have too much mana here. He's already dead, yeah. Also, don't try to use your E too much but in your camps. Because it costs a lot of mana. As you can see, it's 70 mana. It costs more than your Q. So you have to be careful with that a little bit. Bot lane is doing really good now. Which is nice. I got my Liandry's here, and yeah. From here on out, I don't think I have to help bot lane anymore. I think I just go mid or top, potentially. I could also just force the enemy bot lane down, like their jungle camps down, and then completely force it down. But this basically only stems from me having the wave there as well, by the way. Like, if I didn't clear this wave, the Tristana would not have been in such a good position, because the enemy team would have been much better off with the wave frozen outside the turret. Oof. Let's Flash Ignite down from Yasuo. Fiddle is mid as well. Ooh, she just suicided. The bot lane success only lasted for a little bit. I didn't hit either. Just gonna get the wave here, I guess. I stacked up my passive so I could actually, like, do this. There we go. I stacked up my passive there to get the move speed towards the situation, so I can just cheese the Lux out of slightly out of position there. I could have done the same to Ashe. It is whoever walked up slightly there was going to be the free kill. And in this case, it was the Lux, and then the Ashe followed quite soon after, because I could sleep the Ashe right after with like landing my E or my Q or whatever is going to land there, to just be able to get a free kill out of that, which is very solid. But you see how, like, I did a solid chunk of damage there. Sure, granted, I have my Liandry's, I have my Mythic, but just rushing the Mythic now feels so good on this champion. It just does. Alright. And I mean, as soon as you have the Mythic, your clear speed's just your clear speed, right? Like, it's... You're fine at this point. But this is also why I don't like rushing the boots anymore, because it just gimps you a little bit when it comes to, like, clear speed and damage, is what I've found. I did some testing with this new Lillia. So, yeah. I can probably walk into bot lane here. I don't have ult, but I don't think it matters too much. Oh, that minion's gonna spot me, I think. I think that minion actually saw me. They both flashed, that's fine. Let's double flash down, it's not too bad. Guess I'm just gonna sprint for mid lane. Right, I'm gonna have to go mid fast here. Still don't have ult, but... There's no way he's walking that far back. He has to be walking towards his fiddlesticks right now. We haven't dragon in 9 seconds. I'd rather play for that. Oh, there he is. This is a free kill. Oh, it's not a free kill. Fiddlesticks is gonna be here. I'm playing this cautiously. There it is. I can kill Fiddlesticks in a second here. I just have to wait it out a little bit. Q, ult him. And there you go. Not bad. You just have to play it slow. Even without the Trist there, he would have still died, no problem. You have to play it slow there. Also, when you're coming out of ult with Lillia, you have to make sure you land your W first on the sweet spot, because that's the main damage, and your Q afterwards is basically always going to land anyway. It's very hard to miss your Q after landing your W like that out of an ultimate situation. So it's better to always start with W there. I wasn't up yet, whoops. And then land your Q after that. So like this. Exactly like that. You basically just want to do it like that. And that will guarantee you the most damage. Like outside of your ultimate, of course. If you're not ulting, like hitting your W is going to be a bit more of an issue. But when the target's literally standing still, you should always lead with W. If you have the opportunity to do so. I have a lot of gold right now, so I'm going to just quickly pick up my Sorks. You can build like Magi's and stuff. I won't do it in this case, but you can definitely do so. Actually, I'll do it still. I've got a Dark Seal at least. I don't have to build... I could build the full Magi's here, but you don't necessarily have to. Building a Dark Seal is always still good. I just didn't happen to have the money for it necessarily earlier on. So that's why I didn't have it built at this point already. But like trying to build it like one of your first items is generally pretty worth it. Also, getting magical footwear basically allows you to do this. Because you don't have to buy your boots. So buying the boots could be your purchase for your Dark Seal instead. But in this case, like, my money was just so nice for my Liandry's in between the situations. So that's why I didn't necessarily do it this time. I don't know if I can even catch him here. They're doing Rift Herald. He's dead here. There's nothing he can do. Oh, that Fiddle ult was still up. Are you serious? Oh my god. I actually did not expect that. That's my bad. I genuinely thought Fiddle ult was down. Damn. Okay. I was expecting them to have gotten Fiddle ultimed here. I don't know why. I just figured it was down. I just made a mistake there. He was pretty fast there with his like rocket belt to catch up with me as well. So that's just a mistake on my end. I genuinely didn't think it was up. So that's why I was like, I can just go for the Yasuo here and just walk away. Because I probably wouldn't have been able to contest this regardless, simply because my Scion and my Rise would not be following or showing up for that. But I didn't take Fiddle ult into consideration there, and I just died. It's okay. I just want to get my double buffs back off the Nasus now, so I'm just gonna do that.
I like talking to you, Dream.
Should be fine. I have my ult, I have everything. I will do a lot of damage to Nasus because he doesn't have any magic resist really. Let me just get my blue real quick, buddy. I'm on my way. Gonna get a lane gank here. He just has to land a CC and it's over. I mean, you just ult him. Can we just kill him? Don't back, please. Good luck. Okay, great. Ult him. You annoying little shits. Damn. I would have killed him with Sion there. Like, he would have definitely died. But whatever. He flash ulted, so I guess it is what it is. I would have really liked to kill him there. Simply for the buffs. But there's nothing I can do. He probably is already based. I can get turret here at least. I should be able to get turret here. Sion goes mid and like plays that fight right. That's fine with me. It was really close, but you see how much like it just feels better. Like Lillia just feels better damage wise. Normal old Lillia would not have been able to do that. There's no way. I think I can kill the Ashe here. I gotta run. I have to respect Nasus still. Just to kill an Ashe that I could take in that situation. Dragon's gonna be up in 30. I can heal back quite a bit from hitting my abilities on these, on like monster camps. As you can see, my healing is pretty good here. I can basically heal myself back to like full. I think it's better for me to just recall right now. Back this. Because I have Demonic in base, and this is gonna allow me to kill Nasus much easier, so I kind of have to get it. Get this. Switch to a red thing.
Okay. Don't trip. Don't trip.
Alright, now I can actually kill the Nasus a bit better with the Demonic as well. So that's gonna be nice. I need my Void Staff pretty quickly though, I think, if I even want to have a chance against that guy. I might just not go for Void Staff though. Okay, my team is okay. Never mind, they're fine. He's dead. Look at that damage though. Like, look at how much damage that just did. 1 Q right there. Chunked the Fiddlesticks really hard. This is mine. I prefer it. Okay, good. Lulu almost got it. Excuse me? Sion, are you good, man? Interesting. I have to probably go kill that Nasus soon. I think I'm the only one that can necessarily deal with him. If Sion wants to come with me to actually kill him, that would be pretty nice, but we'll see. If he's not showing up for this, then it's a little bit unfortunate. He's doing red buff. See if Nasus walks up here towards the next situation. Doesn't appear that he does. I think I should walk towards my Sion in that case. He can he can take the red, of course, but I just want to make sure that he doesn't get killed. He's counter jungling a lot. That's real shitty. That is real shitty. Oh my god, that Wither is annoying as hell. Ryze ulted in there really nicely. I just got, like, the Lux Q was really nice to prevent me from killing them all there. I just had to get in range, basically. Push the wave in. Check this spot. Nobody there. Get the turret. All Triss has to do is just hit turret here, and we should be able to get it. The Sion is just permanently clearing jungle camps, interestingly enough. That didn't hit Nasus? What? And they have to be careful now.
You almost tricked me.
I have very good dragon control here. I'm gonna run towards bot here. He didn't even cancel his ult when he was walking past him. Are you serious? Okay, I think the timing like this should be about right. He dodged it. Okay. I will not be able to walk into the Yasuo on melee range. I'm not doing that. I am also not doing this. Yeah, no. I'm good. Interesting. I'm not going to clear that ward either because it's most likely going to get me Fiddlesticks ulted. And Fiddle probably won't ult the Sion, so I think he's okay, but yeah. If I'm doing it right there, he will definitely ult me. Because I don't have perfect vision on it, so I'm not going to risk a Fiddle ult death. Just not worth. I already made one pretty sloppy death, so have to avoid that from happening again. I think a Zonias is going to be very effective for me to have here, so I'm going to just go that as the next item. And Lilia's build hasn't really changed, by the way. Like, apart from the boots, you're basically still built like Leandry's demonic, stuff like that you used to on the old Lillia as well. You just simply deal more damage now. I'm gonna just ult this guy, honestly. Yep, good. Just to ensure that he dies. Okay, relax. That's why I want to have a Zonias, by the way. That's a perfect example of why I want to have a Zonias. Because if I was Zonias to do something there, I wouldn't have to run that far. Which would actually give me a fighting chance. Oh, I missed it slightly. I think she could have kept going. Maybe I should have flashed to force her to keep going. Hit the wave, stack my passive up a little bit. Have a couple of passive stacks to the ready. Time to leave. I have a lot of gold, so I definitely want to leave. We have a dragon coming up in a minute here as well. Could check maybe like one of his camps here. It is up. Beautiful. I'm definitely going to get Zonias here next. Again, keep in mind, Magi's is an option. You do have the option to build Magi's if you want to, but that's completely up to you. It's definitely not a bad item. It's just a little bit like awkward with the gold I had this game, because I definitely need my Zonias here, and I can't necessarily go purchase the Magi's. If I had 10 stacks on the Magi's, I might consider it. I could still upgrade it here, by the way, towards the end of this game. Like, for this slot, I could still upgrade it. Because, I mean, I could still hold the stacks, right? It's definitely, like, you're team fighting a lot, so your stacks will come in. It's still a possibility I have if I want to make that choice. But, yeah. I just didn't necessarily have the gold for it this game, specifically. We need the Sion to come here as well. And the fact that he has teleport ready actually isn't that great. And the reason for that simply is because we kind of want him as our frontline from the start. If we miss him from the frontline and they make a good engage on us like this, on the rise there, for example, and he isn't here, then we actually have a much more difficult time. I am worth so much gold, though. Is it gonna be worth it? I didn't get it. So, yeah, this is again the problem there. This is why we need Sion bot side. I don't know. Since it's Soul, I think it was maybe worth the risk, but I still gave a big shutdown, so it's probably not worth the risk. We just need Sion to be in the fight to make the... Like, if Sion would have made the engage for me there, that's the example I'm trying to give here. If he would have made the engage for me, then we can actually do a play there. We honestly need Sion. Like, Ryze got caught. I had to, like, flip a dragon. I honestly think it's worth flipping the dragon, but I was worth quite a lot of gold, so it's debatable, I suppose. But if the Sion is there to just be a meat shield to engage this, that's actually better for us. Instead of being top lane. That's also why I don't like the teleport ping from him in this case. We would have still won that easily 4v5 if the Sion was just there. We just need him to be there. Oh well. Alright, I'm gonna try to get my level 15 before I do anything else. Good wind wall. He would have died if he didn't wind wall that. Actually, I don't know if he necessarily would have died, because I still have to respect Fiddlestick's ultimate to some degree. Yeah. I don't ever. We now have to wait for a very long time for the next Drake Soul opportunity. Gotta play slow. Don't go for my camps. Just the combination of this is just so annoying. He goes for my camps and he doesn't show up for team fights either. Look at that. Like, I actually need my level 16. If he's not going to show up for team fights, I just need to be doing more damage. Very, very annoying. Is this warded? There's no way. I'm just going to have to go take blue here, I suppose. Curious to see what Sion's going to do for the rest of this game. If he's going to keep splitting, that's actually really bad for us. He just needs to be in team fights. Like, as long as he's in team fights, able to soak up a lot of damage from their, like, DPSers, then we are better off. I'm gonna go bot lane here. I don't even care. I think I'm just gonna kill the Nasus here. I should have ulted behind him, and he should have just waited for me. Oh my god. Like, actually, though. I have no options. Okay, they killed Ashe, I guess, because she walks out of position. If the Ryze would have just ulted us both behind the Nasus, Nasus would have simply died. I have to get a Void Staff to be able to kill Nasus here, though. I guess I'm just gonna run now. Sion should be able to live for a very long time here. But this is also gonna be a perfect example of why he should be in these team fights from the start. Like, we should actually just force the fight towards the Sion. I'm gonna ult him. I don't want to deal with a Yasuo that's gonna bullshit me to death. Gonna run. Gonna run. Gonna be an annoyance. There he is. He's dead, probably. Yep. Perfect example of Lillia. He is still gonna attempt for my camps. My guy, like, are you... Just do Baron. He actually did that camp as well. Like, I don't know, man. This guy is kind of cringe. Also prepping Q, so I don't get a damage buff on Baron. I don't say buff. I'd rather say damage avoid. Because if you can see on his bar right here, he has this Baron Gaze, which reduces your damage by 50%. What is happening? I pressed my... Okay. It's a lot of damage, boy. I do a lot of damage. I'm 60 now at least, which is nice. I could still make it in time. Yeah, I'll do it. I got Void Staff here quickly. There we go. And now we just Drake. Sion's actually gonna show up for this one. That's nice. Ryze is now the one top lane though, so we're still on a 4v5. Okay. I see. If he kills Ashe, I guess it wouldn't be a... Okay, he killed Ashe. That's... Oh, not Ashe. Lux. I don't know why I said Ashe. This works. Gotta get the Drake Soul here, and then we're good. Or should be good. We land this. Oh, I could block. If I landed that, I would just ulted him. He would have just died. There we go. Damage. Fiddle is topside. Okay. I think Yasuo is probably dead. He's either dead or he's already recalled. Get some of Fiddle's camps. I'm not gonna chase him like a headless chicken. Not worth it. I'll pressure in the rest of the lanes and stuff. I can cut him off here. He's probably gonna walk this way, right? He's gonna walk through the wave. I see. Oh no. Oh boy. Are you fucking serious? Look at this man. My team isn't... Okay. Please, please, please just kill this Nasus. No, team, you're so... why did you chase him like headless chickens? Guys, come on. You saw the Nasus right there. Damn. Damn. God damn. That is so annoying, actually. I honestly think Nasus should have died for that. Like, the way he engaged on me there, if the Triss just walked towards me in that situation, he should have just been dead. That hits me. Am I dead here? I'm not dead here, in fact, but it's pretty close, I guess. I do a lot of damage, though. Oh my god, Void Staff. If I'm not permanently, like, CC locked by him, we're good. It's gonna land. I'm very scared to take that teleport. I'm not doing it. I still have Zonias, though. I couldn't Zonias against the Asus because he would get too much of a great position on me, and I would simply just died regardless. So that would have been really bad. It's gonna land. And I'm gonna ult him. And he's just dead. Look at how much damage I do, by the way. That was just 1E, basically. Look at how much that did. Like, Jesus Christ, man. Lillia is so strong. We'll try to land. I will try to land. Oh, there we go. Another E on the Lux. Look at how much HP she loses. Like, insta-halved. 1E. So strong. Very, very solid. Dead. My god. This champion. Be careful of the Nasus here. I like half HP to Lux there. Good. Or not the Lux, the Ash. I don't know what I'm doing with my names this game. But yeah, that's pretty much it for Lillia. You see how much stronger she becomes. She has gotten when it comes to mid to late game team fights. If you guys have enjoyed this video, please make sure to hit the thumbs up button below. Helps me out quite a bit. If you'd like to see more videos from me in the future, hit the subscribe button as well. I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye. Okay, I'll add this on the end as well. We have the damage done at 29.8k. My Tristana did 26. Like I did by far the most damage here, which is really nice. Then we have, I guess, damage to objectives, 26. Healing done. This is mostly of the like Lillia passive now. So 17.5k healing done is a lot. It's actually really nice. This also has Ravenous Hunter a little bit, but mostly the passive. And damage taken the most by 31.5, which is honestly kind of sad. Scion dudes should definitely be topping this stat by easily, honestly. But yeah, whatever. And I guess self-mitigated damage, still 17.7k. But yeah, that's it for Lillia. Goodbye.